Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you, so let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Here we go now! Blue 90! Blue 90! Set! Blue 90! Blue 90! Here we go now! Green 39! Here we go now! 319! 3! Set! Blue 90! Blue 90! Hurry up, here we go! 319! Here we go now! 319! 319! right, here we go. 319! 3! Here we go now. 319! 319! Hurry up, here we go. Green 39! Green! Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39! Hurry up, here we go! Here we go now! 319! All right, here we go. 319! Set! Blue landing! Set! 319! Set! Blue landing! Here we go now. 319! Now let's go. Blue landing! Blue Set! 319! All right, here we go. Green 39! Hurry up, here we go. Green 39! Here we go now. 319! Here we go now. Green 39! Now let's go. 319! Here we go now. 319! Now let's go. 319! Now let's go. Blue landing! Here we go now. Blue landing! Now let's go. Blue landing! All right, here we go. Green 39! Now let's go. Green 39! Hurry up, here we go. 319! 319! Set! 319! Here we go now. Blue landing!
Gentlemen, achieving our goals starts right here on the practice field. I can't stress that enough. You all know we have lofty goals for this season. If you want to achieve those goals, we gotta raise our game. Today just wasn't good enough. So we have to be much better.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 30. Now let's go. Blue 90. Set. Blue 90. Set. Blue 90. Here we go now. 319. 319. Hurry up, here we go. 319. Set. 319. Set. 319. Here we go now. 319. Set. 319. Set. 319. 319. Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Hurry up, here we go. 319.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You're taking the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you gotta keep it up.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. As the season nears its end, a berth in the postseason is the goal. And this man knows the responsibility for getting them there lies mostly with him and with his ability to guide their offense flawlessly in this game. It's the Redskins going up against the Cardinals. With that, let's get out to the University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at University of Phoenix Stadium here in Glendale. Today we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the Washington Redskins and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they come in off a loss last time out, but they're going to look to throw. Over the middle to Garcon. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. 3rd down here.
And there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the 1st down yardage there.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Let's go. Green 39.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Jackson's got it over the middle. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Redskins have taken a 1st quarter lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th. Look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
15 yards through the air and a 1st down. Back to throw now on 1st down. Caught on the right side, Reed. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Floats one there, incomplete.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. Again, he'll drop to throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but Now, the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky. Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Washington as they come onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now, partner, he has surpassed Marvin Harrison's record for most catches in a single season. He's got 144.
It's amazing. He almost did it quietly because Marvin Harrison wasn't a guy that we saw much in the media, but boy, did he produce. Now, he steps aside. Marvin Harrison is number 2. We were here today to see the new number 1.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. And what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Jackson with a grab over the middle. And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there.
Here we go now. Blue landed.
Back to throw again. Jordan Reed has it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And now they're in the hurry-up.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Jackson's got it over the middle. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And quickly they get to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They'll look to throw again. That's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the locker. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Redskins who have the lead here. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA halftime report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Cardinals really played well last week, but that hasn't always been the case today. The Redskins have done a good job upsetting their rhythm. That shows on the scoreboard. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Redskins have it at the 35. The catch is made after a quick pass, and this will go for a touch. Redskins tied up at 7. Now to late in the second. Reed's got the catch here, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown, which takes the...
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And Reed with it over the middle. It's a gain of 14 there. And the Redskins are going to get a first down. And look at the numbers, a repeat performance. It seems right now it doesn't matter how many guys they're going to put on him. He's going to catch the football.
And when you hit that zone, and that's what he's in right now, where everything is working well for him, and I think it's in combination with what the offense coordinator is doing. He's a primary target. He looks at his play sheet, knows he wants to get him the football, and has designed some routes effective for the last 2 weeks. He's really been fun to watch. Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And there defensively, Patrick Peterson showing why he's so tough, man on man.
So quick, so agile, just essentially gets into the hip pocket of the receiver and just stays right with him each and every time it appears. And on this one in man coverage, that one really didn't have a chance. He's able to knock it away.
They'll drop to throw. Jackson's got it over the middle. Give him 7 on the play. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Back to throw here. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Docks him with a grab over the middle. It's a gain of 5. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Let's go! Blue Lightning!
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on. That would have been a big interception down here in field goal range. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Ryan Grant, the intended target, and it's third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Let's go! Blue Lightning!
He only needed a few inches. He didn't even get that. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision... Look at Washington as they come onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guy... So out now come the Redskins. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Caught on the right side, Reed. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Jackson's got it over the middle. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And he is picking up right where he left off a week ago. I wrote down, so funny here in my notes, what he said last week. And after we talked about the good game, he said, I will do it again. And I wrote those words down, and he's done it again.
And it's not bragging if you're doing it, right? Because that's exactly what he's told you, and he is getting it done. Smooth in the secondary, making catches, making plays. That's the guy that we know.
Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw again. It's caught by Jackson. It'll be a gain of 6. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. to throw again. Jordan Reed has it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And that's what you got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those fourth down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw now on first down. His pass caught at the 4. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. That's caught at the 1. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
Finds a tight end in the middle of the field. Just a simple stick route. Decent game. Doesn't get you a whole lot, but it's pretty reliable.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Redskins are going to take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. He'll look to throw, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
Let's go!
They run it here with Thompson. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. And they're going to speed things up here. They're going to look to throw. Caught on the right side, Reed. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Jackson with a grab over the middle. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Now Thompson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 2, now third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Back to throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's all here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a Redskins offense now. They get set to take over here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And this one complete to Reed. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Jackson's got it over the middle. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. They'll come out in the pistol. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw here's incomplete. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll set up a throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
third down. He'll drop to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Back to throw again. And this is caught by Jackson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great. You want to win a ball game, take advantage of your practice reps, because Sunday's going to be here before you know it.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Set! 319! 319! All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90! Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90! All right, here we go. 319! 319! All right, here we go. 319! 319!
You've got one more opportunity. Let's go for gold.
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small...